Do you remember Ozzy Osbourne, the famed musician who did a ton of drugs? I guess that doesn't narrow it down much. He's the guy who bit a bat's head off on stage that one time. Yeah, that guy. Now, do you remember the Nick Jr. children's show starring a lovable octopus named Oswald? Would you believe me if I said there was some overlap there? In 2001, Nickelodeon began airing a show on their Nick Jr. block called Oswald, a show about a lovable octopus and his other cute animal friends. There's also a hot dog named Weenie, and I felt like that was worth mentioning. The show usually centered around Oswald going through typical day-to-day situations while always maintaining a positive outlook. But enough of the Wikipedia synopsis I skimmed. There are a small handful of internet denizens that recall something, whether it be a commercial, general channel bumper, or some kind of official skit, airing between 2001 and 2003, featuring Oswald the Octopus voiced by Ozzy Osbourne, with his wife Sharon playing Weenie the aforementioned hot dog. It's been theorized that this may have been some kind of cross-promotion between Nick Jr. and MTV, as MTV had recently started a new show called The Osbournes, a reality show following the day-to-day life of former rock star Ozzy Osbourne and his family. Seeing as Nickelodeon and MTV are both owned by Viacom, this potential crossover makes some sense. However, I don't think using a show made for small children to promote your TVMA series is a wise choice. Who am I to judge? After doing some searching around the internet, it seemed that there are quite a few people who can recall specific, similar details about this supposed sketch. Whether it be the bleeped curses or recalling specific lines that were said, or which Osbourne played each Oswald character, it seems that there is some kind of consistency here. Could this be definitive proof of the Mandela effect, showing how our universes are fluid and ever-changing, constantly shifting back and forth? Probably not, but it'd be cool, I guess. Some who recall this short claim it aired on the same night as that year's Kids' Choice Awards. If this is true, it most likely aired during the KCA Awards of April 2002, as the Osbournes had just started airing on MTV a month earlier. Users L Supersonic Q and Seeker from the Lost Media Wiki dug through a ton of commercials from this era, as well as watching the 2002 and 2003 Kids' Choice Awards, just to see if it was anywhere in that footage. Unfortunately, they still haven't found anything. Some have theorized that this wasn't your standard everyday commercial, but some kind of channel bumper aired during the primetime block when parents might be watching with their children, or during the slightly edgier Teen Nick block aimed at the titular teens. There have been quite a few posts by different people remembering this specific TV enigma, but so far nothing has turned up. So if you think you still may have some recorded TV from this era, why don't you take a look? I think it would be cool if we found this thing. It sounds pretty wild. I only found out about this whole thing because my coworker brought it up, and then when I googled it, I saw that it was this whole search, and I have a soft spot for lost media. Quick shout out to YouTube user Seeker of the Lost, who made a video covering this subject before I did, as well as to the various Redditors who posted about this in the first place that inspired me to fall down this strange niche rabbit hole. If you or anyone you know used to record TV religiously, see if there's anything laying around from Nickelodeon from spring to summer of 2002, because I know I would like to see this thing found, and I'm sure the people who actually are looking for it would also love to finally see it. Alright, bye.